A junior equity research analyst on Wall Street costs a firm north of $200,000 a year. Their job? Read the filings nobody else wants to read. Build the model. Find the one footnote that changes the whole thesis. It's slow, it's expensive, and for a long time, it was the moat. That moat is gone because I rebuilt that entire job, the reading, the modeling, the red flag hunting inside Claude Code. Not as a chatbot you ask questions, as a research desk that works while I sleep. Let me show you exactly how it's set up. Here's the thing most people get wrong. A research analyst isn't smart opinions about stocks. It's a pipeline. 4 jobs every single time. 1. Pull the fundamentals. Revenue, margins, debt, cash flow. 2. Read the catalysts. Earnings calls, news, what management is quietly signaling. 3. Hunt the risk, the dilution, the customer concentration, the thing buried on page 90 of the 10K. And 4. Synthesize. Turn all of it into one decision. Buy, hold, or sell with a reason you'd defend. If you can split the job into those 4 lanes, you can staff each lane with an agent. This is the mental shift. Stop thinking AI assistant. Start thinking research desk. A desk has specialists. Each one knows their lane cold and ignores everything else. In Claude Code, those specialists are called subagents, small, focused agents that live in a folder called .claude/agents. You write each one a job description once. From then on, you have a team. So I built 4: a fundamentals analyst, a news and catalyst analyst, a risk analyst, and a thesis synthesizer who reads the other 3 and makes the call. But a desk is useless if it can't see the market. That's what MCP solves: the Model Context Protocol, the standard that lets Claude reach live data instead of guessing from memory. The enterprise path is Anthropic's own Claude for Financial Services, launched in July 2025. It wires Claude straight into FactSet, S&P Global, Morningstar, PitchBook, Dalupa, and more. That's the version banks pay for. But you don't need a bank's budget. There's a free open source MCP server called finance-tools-mcp. One line to add it, and your desk can pull live financials, news, options data, and even the CNN Fear and Greed Index, all from real market data. Now the analysts can actually read. First hire the fundamentals analyst. Its job description is narrow on purpose. Pull the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow. Compute the ratios that matter: gross margin trend, debt to equity, free cash flow yield. Compare against the company's own history, not vibes. And here's the rule I bake into every analyst: cite the number. No claim without a source. Anthropic's own financial product makes the same promise: models populated with cited sources. Because in finance, an unsourced number is worthless. This agent doesn't have opinions, it has receipts. Second hire, the news and catalyst analyst. Fundamentals tell you what happened. Catalysts tell you what's about to. This one pulls recent news, scans the latest earnings call, and answers one question: what could move this stock in the next 90 days? A product launch, a lawsuit, a guidance cut, and insider buying. It reads sentiment, but it's trained to be skeptical of hype because a headline isn't a thesis. It hands back a ranked list of catalysts, each tagged bullish or bearish with the date and the source. Third hire, and this is the one that earns its keep: the risk analyst. Its entire personality is what's going to go wrong: customer concentration, debt walls coming due, share dilution sneaking in through stock comp, accounting choices that flatter the numbers. The stuff that lives in the footnotes precisely because nobody's supposed to read them. A good human analyst spends most of their time here, and most retail investors spend none. This agent reads the boring pages so you don't have to, and it's instructed to argue the bear case, even when the stock is ripping. Last hire, the Thesis Synthesizer. This one doesn't touch raw data. It reads the other three reports: fundamentals, catalysts, risk, and does the hardest part of the job. It decides. It weighs the bull case against the bear case and writes a one-page memo. The verdict: buy, hold, or sell. The reasoning: the single biggest risk to being wrong, and the price or event that would change its mind. That last line matters. A thesis without a kill switch isn't analysis, it's a bet. So, what does it look like to actually use it? You open Claude Code and you say, analyze this ticker. The orchestrator fans the workout. Fundamentals pulls the statements. News scans the catalysts. Risk digs the footnotes. They run in parallel, each in its own lane, each citing its sources. Then the synthesizer reads all three and hands you a memo. Start to finish, minutes, not the 2 days it takes a human to initiate coverage. And it's repeatable. The same desk, the same discipline, every single ticker. No bad mornings, no blind spots it forgot to check. Now, let me be straight with you, because finance is where overclaiming gets people hurt. This does not predict prices. It is not financial advice, and it can be wrong. It can misread a filing or miscontext a veteran would catch. What it replaces is the grunt work: the reading, the gathering, the first draft analysis that used to eat a junior analyst's entire week. The human still makes the call. But now the human walks in already holding the cited fundamentals, the ranked catalysts, the risk memo, and a defensible thesis for any ticker in minutes. That's not a chatbot. That's leverage. I've packaged the whole desk into a free build kit. The exact job descriptions for all four subagents, the MCP setup, the commands, and a sample analysis you can copy straight into Claude Code. Comment the keyword analyst, and I'll send it to you. If you build with Claude, this channel is where the deep dives live. So subscribe so the next desk lands in your feed. And catch the bite-sized drops on Instagram at Hyperautomation Labs. Now, go build your analyst.